Well, there you can see
Elias leads 1 game to love.
To winners.
Love
and it was the errors at the end, wasn't it? 3 right at the end of the game that brought that tally up to 5 for Eleinen. Costly, but understandable. He put a lot of hard work in, and that will have been clocked immediately by Elias, that drop off at the end.
Yep.
We'll just slowly look to turn the screw, get some really tough rallies in this early phase.
And out, 1 low.
Again, just slightly sluggish with his movement, perhaps, Elias.
Better length from Elias, yeah. Can't afford to be that short. He loves taking it before the back wall, Eleinen.
Down. And out, 1 all.
Great crowd in for these semi-finals.
Yeah, they're literally hanging from the rafters over on the side of the court. Up there you see people draped over the balconies.
Yeah, it's a nice setup with the balcony going all the way around. Quite a good viewing point as well.
Been down at the Gladiators.
Stroke to Eleinen. Hand out, 2-1. Mr. Elias, there's a small patch of sweat in front of the service box. Maybe get that with your shoe. Thank you. Thank you. Hand out, 2-1.
Oh, that is nice.
Hand out.
Very severe.
2 all.
Quite upright too on that shot.
Swing's just so simple, isn't it? Good. Nothing that can go wrong there.
It's just every ball wants to be volleyed by Eleinen.
3-2.
Yeah, he might have to just sort of start to measure that a little bit more when he's going to sort of charge forward, because first of all there's a physical cost, obviously, which we saw at the end of that first game, but also Elias is so good with accurate with his hitting into the back. You're then pushing forward and having to recover every time. That really starts to take its toll.
Oh, played a few of them yesterday.
It's interesting that you said that Tarek Momin's sort of his idol, because you can see that he tries to take those drops in really short to the front wall. Plays it at sort of hardly any pace, quite similar to Tarek.
Yeah.
Obviously watched him a lot over the years.
Oh, this is
Wow, wonderful combination. And with that really short forehand drop, and then finding the weight of shot on the backhand with the volley.
And out, 3 all. Down. And out. 4-3.
Feels like a bit of a slog, this, doesn't it, for Elias? It doesn't quite look right still.
Yeah, it's a Thursday at the office. Not quite the weekend to push through another day. Friday's the final.
Not a Monday, but it's not a Friday.
It's not quite a Monday.
No. Can we get court service, please? While we're getting court service, maybe you could use your towel. Thank you. Thank you. 5-3.
I'm just amazed at how aggressive he is.
Hand out. 4-5.
Very effective tactic, and it's saving energy, isn't it? Because haven't been enough of those sort of lengthy rallies back to back. Elias kind of feeds off.
You would think Elias would have clocked at mine too. Change the serve, you know.
Ooh, wonderful stuff here from Eleinen. Matching Elias every turn so far in this match.
Not up.
Oh, we saw that in a match earlier in the week where
there's nothing we can do about
the
that.
ball just skids off the side wall.
6-5.
If there's a little bit of sweat on it, have a look. Oh. Yeah. I feel like the refs could give lets for that, actually.
6-5, right box.
Yeah, because it's deliberate.
Well, I'm not saying that it was deliberate, but even if it's accidental, it's so obvious.
I'm sorry, it's court conditions.
Elias doesn't miss.
Yeah.
Doesn't miss the ball.
Another directive.
Let's throw another directive in the
No,
mix.
hand out. 6-all. Hand out. 7-6.
Drop off in length is much better from Elias, but accuracy from him in terms of his length hitting, it seems to be Eleinen absolutely loves it.
Well, he's sticking with the same tactic.
7-all.
High risk, but it's worked pretty well for him so far. Does need this game, though. 2 love down would be absolute mountain to climb.
I don't think there's enough cylinders left in the world if he's 2 love down, given the 2 weeks he's had.
No left. Yeah, we'll have a look.
Well, is there enough space to the right there to provide the line through? I think that's why it's being given.
And Diego made a big effort. You see, he clears quite well here. Well, moves to the left at least.
Yeah, enough I think to warrant the no let. There was just enough space there.
Right, and your opponent was trying to clear. 8-7. We've explained it, Mr. Eleinen. I explained it. The path was to the right. You played your opponent too much. 8-7. Left box. Left box.
Got the serve onto the sidewall.
Again, Elias just
8-all.
Not quite reacting the way he normally would. Just seems to have been taken by surprise a little bit with the level that Eleinin's produced in this match so far, and obviously maybe feeling a little bit flat himself.
And the unknown as well. You know, they haven't played before, so he doesn't have the I mean, he obviously has a game plan, but specific to this player. Gonna need a few rounds.
No, he was just setting up for his shot. There's nothing wrong with that. Hand out 9-8.
Oh, brilliant. Fantastic. The fan shot. Elias not reading that
Hand
at
out.
all.
9-all. Down.
Well, someone's made an error.
Out.
Who was
10-9.
it? Surprise! You could sort of tell it was Eleinen from the groan from the crowd. So game ball, Elias for a 2-love lead. Giving the crowd something to get behind here. Unbelievable level that he's producing.
Hand out 10-all. The player must win by 2 points.
Forcing the tie break. Oh, look at that weight of shot and the accuracy as well.
Hand out 11-10.
Eleinen going for the cross-court nick there. Possibly a little bit ambitious, but the finish from Elias. The second game ball for the Puma.
Landing in the service box again. Diego has to get that deeper.
Oh, he's gone for the old 3-wall.
Oh.
Oh, and the finish.
12-10, game to Elias. Elias leads.
There you go, Elias. Strolling off the court. At no point in this match has it been comfortable for the Puma. He's having to dig very deep here mentally. But he does have a 2-love lead, 2 14-minute games after 30 minutes of play. Diego Elias leads 2 games to love.